Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your September 2025 tarot reading with me, Paula B. Energy. So glad that you could join me today. All right, we're going to take a quick prayer, calling in our angels, spirits, and guides of the highest consciousness for our greatest good and the greatest good of everyone who listens to this message. And we ask that the messages be clear and concise and for the highest good of all beings. Thank you so much, and so mote it be. Okay, your very first oracle card, Taurus, is Easy Does It. Stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors will open for you. Oh, look at rainbow, dolphins. Love it. Okay, so Easy Does It, Taurus. Nice, easy start to your reading. Your second oracle card is Hope. An idea, like a single acorn, can start a wondrous forest. So we've got Easy Does It and Hope. That's kind of a nice way to start out the month. Let's see what your past energy is. Now, when I talk about past energy, I'm talking from right now when you're watching this and the 6 weeks that led up to this moment. So your very first past energy card is the Six of Wands. This is a victory card. It's success. It's a parade in your honor. It's actually, some success in some area of your life. Wands is fire energy and has to do with action. So the actions that you've been taking in your recent past have brought you to this situation where you are feeling successful, and some people are telling you what a great job you did. And if nobody did, I am. Great job. All right, then your second card in your past energy is the Three of Cups. Looks like that success, you've been celebrating it a little bit. Cups is water energy, the element of water, and it represents our emotions. And what we see here is it's party time. And these three ladies are partying and having a great time, really enjoying an emotional event and celebration of some kind. All right, that looks good. Then you come to this third card. This is the Five of Cups. Well, that's not so much a celebration, is it? It looks like there's 3 cups that are spilled there on the ground, and this person is very sad about it. But look, he's got 2 cups behind him. So this is an energy of feeling a little bit stuck. Maybe you're stuck in your feelings a little bit. It might not be grief. It might be other emotions is the message I'm getting. But it's energy where you're kind of wallowing in that a little bit, and it's time to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and really focus on what you have. What are the good things that you have? Okay, that was recent energy. So now we come to present energy. What's going on right now, Taurus? Right now, you've got the energy of strength. This is the card of Leo, and this is the strength that is within us. It is inner strength. Has to do with compassion. Has to do with integrity and being true to yourself, but it also has to do with kindness. She doesn't tame this lion by beating him up and caging him. He's free. Look. This lion is also representative of our inner animalistic side and how we control that. And we do that through inner strength. So you're going to be needing some inner strength this month, Taurus. You've got that under control, though. I have no doubt. Your next card, your next card for your present energy is the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. It's also the card of wishing and dreaming. So Taurus, are you allowing yourself time to wish and dream? Are you allowing yourself to imagine what you could have if there were no obstacles in your life? 'Cause that's very important for you to be able to do. If we're wishing and dreaming, then we're constantly checking in. Literally, when we wish and dream, we're checking in with our higher self. That's actually what's happening. We're doing it in our imagination, but it doesn't matter because intention is everything. And when we have the intention of, oh, what would I really love to have? If there were no obstacles in my life, what would I be doing? And just letting yourself kind of imagine that in your head, that allows you to connect to your higher self and the divine, and it helps you connect into what your purpose is. I love it. Okay, and then we have a card for Taurus, the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is your energy. It is the energy of earth. It is grounding and grounded. It is manifesting. The Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest knight in tarot, but that's not a bad thing because slow and steady wins the race. His horse doesn't move fast and neither does he. In fact, he might procrastinate a little bit. However, when he decides that he's going to go after something, he goes after it. It doesn't matter how long it takes, he's going to attain it. Pentacles is the energy of our resources. It is the energy of all the things that support us, like our money and our career, but also our relationships and our health and our time and our energy. So this is a card of consistent action, consistently going after your goals. Really great energy for you, Taurus. I'm liking this reading so far. Okay, now the energy that's coming towards you more towards the end of September. The very first card that you have is the King of Wands. King of Wands is a card, of course, Wands is fire energy, as we can see in the card. And Wands has to do with our actions. It has to do with our drive, our passion, what makes us get up and go. It also is our connection to spirit. The King of Wands is the masculine or the outward expression of this type of energy. So it is literally taking action. It is being able to delegate and know when it is right for you to do the thing, or perhaps to give that job to somebody else because maybe they're better suited for it. But it is also the energy of going after what you desire. Are you doing that? When you do it, you show up in this reading, Taurus. This is actually all earth signs. The Empress, this is the energy of manifestation, abundance, fertility, creativity. The Empress is the earthly expression of manifestation. She manifests on the earthly plane. So this has to do with all of the things that involve living life here on planet Earth. So very good card for you. Looks like the energy coming towards you towards the end of the month is you will be manifesting some of what you desire here on the earthly plane. Your third card for your future energy is the Three of Swords, and it's a scary looking card. It's a card that really shows us that heartbreak is not just in the heart and not just felt in the emotions, but it's also in the mind, right? And it's a card that signifies we're thinking about something that was painful. Might not be literal heartbreak, but maybe it's a painful event or something that's really bothered us. Swords is air energy. It has to do with our thoughts, our logical processes, the way our brain works. It also has to do with communications. And the message that I'm currently getting, Taurus, is there might be someone that has communicated something hurtful to you towards the end of the month, and perhaps, you know, your impulse is to lash out to that person. Of course, that's not always a good thing. Keep in mind, though, that this is mostly has to do with how you're thinking about it. And the message I'm getting is, did they really mean it that way? And it's very possible that they did not. So bear that in mind. Your challenges for the month. Let's see what they are. I'm going to show this card to you upright first. You received it reversed. So upright, this is the Eight of Cups. This is the walking away to seek further emotional fulfillment. We see these cups. Some are standing, some are spilled. This person is walking away. Why? He's looking for further emotional fulfillment. He's looking for the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. You had that card. And then the Ten of Cups, which is the happy family. You received this card, however, upside down. And that's called reversed in tarot. And it's in your challenge position. So I'm going to say that some of you are being challenged right now in that you feel stuck. You feel like you're unable to walk away from an emotional situation that you would like to escape from. You're, kind of upside down with it. And that is very, very, very frustrating to you. And so this is going to be your challenge this month is how do you handle that? Are you able to navigate the emotions of that? Taurus sometimes doesn't want to deal with emotions because those are kind of irritating and they don't want to have to analyze that too much. I'm going to say probably towards the end of September, you're going to be doing a little bit of analyzing because it's when you can move through those that you actually are able to move forward. Okay, your second challenge card is the Sun. Now, normally this is a card that blesses the whole deck. I can't say that this is too much of a challenge, except for I am going to say that the Sun is often about go, 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 do, do, do. We think of the Sun as the life giver. Nothing grows on the earth without the Sun. But also, if the Sun's too hot, it can kind of burn us up, right? So the message that I'm hearing is, are you always going and doing and not spending enough time reflecting? That's your challenge this month. Okay. Your third challenge card is the Ace of Swords. Now, aces are beginnings. Swords have to do with our thought processes and our communications. The Ace of Swords is typically viewed as the sword of truth. A truth is becoming known to you in your mind at the very least, and you're having to face up to the truth of it. So that can be a challenge if it's a truth that you really don't want to look at. And that's okay. We often have truths we don't want to look at. That's all right. But that's going to be one of your challenges this month. Now, let's move off of the challenges. Whew, I'm tired out from that. Let's look at the blessings. Yay. So the blessings, your first blessing card is Six of Cups. Now, here we are with more Cups energy. You've got a lot of Cups energy, so lots of emotions happening this month for you, Taurus. Get used to it. Six of Cups, however, is that childlike sense of wonder. It is connecting with our feelings from childhood, those good things. Like, look at these two. They're in a beautiful garden. Each one of these cups is full of something wonderful and good. It can indicate sometimes someone coming from our past, but often it has to do with our emotional feeling about that. So it tends to be where we are reminiscing, we're thinking about the past, we're kind of reliving it in our mind, and in an enjoyable way, not in a bad way, right? We are in the blessings row. Okay, then your next blessing is Queen of Swords. Now, I like this coming after the Ace of Swords, because what it tells me is that you saw that sword of truth. You're able to discern that truthful thing that you now know. And the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Discernment. She is able to discern lies from truth. She is able to be logical and clear-headed and apply that to her situation, right? It's a very internal type of energy. She is the queen, so this is feminine expression of the energy. And I like this for you because what it says is that you're going to internalize that truth. And once we internalize something, then after that, we're able to act on it. This is a really good blessing card. Okay, your third blessing card is the Three of Pentacles. Back to your energy, Taurus. The energy of creation. The Three of Pentacles is collaboration, cooperation, working with others. The original depiction of this card showed three figures in the card, and each one had a specific job. So there is going to be some collaboration in September for you. Part of that collaboration for you is going to be collaborating with Spirit and really honing in on what it is that you're here to do, your purpose. I like that. That's the message I'm getting on that. All right, your final card is the card that was at the bottom of the deck. This is representative of the energy of the whole reading, what underlies the whole reading. And sorry, I've got to cover her up a little bit. So your card is the Moon. The Moon is the card of Cancer specifically, but it is also a card of, oh, excuse me. I said the Moon. I was thinking that was a moon there. I didn't even look at it because I was trying to cover her up for YouTube. Actually, I apologize. This is the Star card. Hey, that's even better. I'm liking that. The Star card is the card of hope and faith. And it is a card of alchemy. She is transmuting the waters and the energy of the heavens and the energy of the earth together. And your very first oracle card was called, or excuse me, your second card was hope. So that kind of ties everything together. I'm very hopeful for you in the month of September, Taurus, that you're going to be able to navigate some of this heavy emotional stuff. She's got a lot of water around her. Water is emotions, but she also is bringing in the starlight as well. So she's blending these energies, right? And that's what you're here to do. Okay, your final oracle card is from Oracle of the Dragon Fae. And your card is Lady Luna's Magic. Well, there's the moon. Maybe that's why I was thinking moon. I was getting a message of moon. Synchronize with lunar time and energy. It's very interesting. You see a lunar moth here, but also looks like the head of a dragon. So you've got several different symbolisms here, but we're talking about lunar energy. Moon cycles are to be worked with at this time. Others feeling that your behaviors and practices are lunacy, understanding your nighttime self, receiving messages from crystals of which the moon is composed, and discovering far more about your true and hidden self. Discover how moonlight affects you and work in tandem with her beautiful cycles. I like it. Beginning projects at new moon, working towards completion at full moon. Learn your moon sign. This will give you many clues as to who you are at the core of your being, who you are under the layers and layers of conditioning that can rub away and erode our natural intuitive abilities. All right, so moon sign, of course, that has to do with astrology. If you're here because you are a Taurus, that means that's your sun sign. So you have a moon sign. You also have a rising sign. And the moon sign is really our internal being, who we are at our core when we think about ourselves. That's one aspect of it. So you want to look up your moon sign and go watch that video as well. I hope you will tell me how the month went for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe and all this stuff, and share this video so more people can get the message. I really would love for more people to get the messages that they need, because I want to help people. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful month and many blessings. Bye-bye.